Hello and welcome to the latest video here on the Captain Music YouTube channel. I know I said in the last video this next video was going to be a sort of guide to Ghost, a beginner's guide to Ghost, and that's exactly what this video is going to be. I've written down some rules in this notebook of what you should do and what you should know and what you kind of need to know if you're new to the band. And before I go any further, this video is mostly for people that are new to the band, don't really know a whole lot about the band, but kind of just want to know a little bit more about who Ghost is, and don't really want to spend a whole lot of time digging through past files of Ghost and their 10 years of history and everything like that. So we're gonna start from the beginning. This is just my list of things. So there's Papa Zero or Papa Nil and Sister Imperator. They're kind of like the leaders of the church in a way, that Ghost kind of is a part of. And I like to think of Ghost as like a part of this church, and they're kind of like the band, kind of going out and collecting members for the band. So Papa Zero and Sister Imperator are the leaders of said church, and they're in charge of maintaining and kind of keeping everything in line and in check with everything. Then we have Papa Emeritus 1, who is the eldest son of Papa Zero and the first lead of Ghost, or the first lead singer of Ghost that is on record, because in the latest video that we have, Chapter 2, we found out that Papa Zero was the leader of Ghost, and then his father, and then his father's father, and his father's father's father, and so on, for 9 millennia. But it's just Papa Emeritus 1 was kind of the first one that we know about. And Papa 2 is the middle son of Papa Zero. I'm just going to call him Papa Z from here on out because it's a little easier. So Papa Emeritus 2 is the second son of Papa Z, and also the second lead singer of Ghost that we know of. And then we have Papa 3, who is the youngest of Papa Z, that we know of. I mean, Papa Z could have more sons, but they're probably not really interested in the whole thing. So, third son of Papa, or the youngest son of Papa Z, and the most recent heir to the throne of Ghost. So, but as we all know, a few months ago he got dragged off stage, and that is where Cardinal Copia comes in, who we mentioned in the last video. He's not related to Papa Z or any of the other Papas, at least not, related by blood. He's not related to them. But he is also, from what I understand, he's like he's the next highest in command of the church. And so that's why they kind of put him in charge of Ghost, I'm assuming, until they can get more other things worked out and straightened out between the band and everything else. So Cardinal Copia, not related to any of the Papas in any way, but he's still related to the church somehow. Most important rule, if you're new to Ghost, this is like the most important unspoken rule of Ghost. We do not mention Tobias Forge. When Ghost is performing, and they're all... do not say Tobias Forge, because you will get hated on by pretty much every Ghost fan. Because, we all know. Just we don't say it. We don't tell anyone. Because then if we tell everybody that's Tobias Forge, kind of kills the whole fun now, doesn't it? It's not like Slipknot, where, we all know the names of the band members, but that, they don't really have that an elaborate of a storyline going on behind the reason why they wear masks. So don't ruin it. We all know. Everybody's aware of it. There's no real need to bring it up in conversation with other Ghost fans. I mean, you can bring up Tobias Forge, fine, but don't be like, oh yeah, I can't believe Tobias Forge is playing another character, yada yada yada, because that's where you're gonna run into a lot of hate with Ghost fans, because for us it's all about the illusion, and it's all about not breaking that barrier, that sort of it's like a film. You don't want to break the fourth wall. You really don't. I mean, when they're in character, when they're playing on stage, performing live, it's just best not to spoil it. It's best not to, break the fourth wall, because granted, I like it when people break the fourth wall, but there are certain times that you don't. And bringing up Tobias Forge is one of those times that you don't. Don't break the fourth wall with Ghost, because then you're gonna get a lot of hate from other Ghost fans. So that is pretty much my guide to Ghost. And if there's anything I missed out, you can leave them in the comments below, and I'll try to make an updated list further down the line. But that's just my quick catch-up guide for anyone kind of confused to the whole thing of what's going on in the world of Ghost. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Rock on.